Possible to lock in this Wukong so they could figure out exactly what Xiu wants to play. Yorick still up and available. The Galio, like we were mentioning before, but the Ornn, like that's what I was thinking, man. With the Trundle ban, that's what it made me feel they were going to go with.
The only pick that makes sense with the Trundle ban is historically been a good pick into Rumble.
Gives you engage.
Yeah, it works well with their comp because it follows up on all of the engage well, but starts fights and can set up the Wukong or Seraphine really well. It's a great, robust, incredibly strong scaling draft here for D plus Kia. It's going to be Jhin I thought about, but I don't know about playing Jhin with a Rumble and a Xin only for frontline. He's going to do it. He popped off the last time these two teams met, and I believe in the second time around did have that Jhin game against D plus Kia. He picked up POM. Down very early here as well at a pretty cool angle.
Yeah, looking for an angle towards aiming here as he does get the Q off. Aiming going to be taken down to about 200 health. Might actually need to go home. That's the interesting part. KT are really going to have to play around some windows here as Lucid thinks that he may have found one as well as he gets onto the gravity field, but able to use that Warrior Trickster to get over to the side.
Out of jail is the Jhin.
Equalizer goes down, no Searing Charge. That means that Xiu does have to flash. Uses that to get himself out as the Anchor is somehow still able to hit there. Aiming now moving on over as Cuz is discovered as well. Lucid coming in. Still only level 5 as it's Effort taking the brunt of this damage.
To help out from a distance, so I think this one should be going their way. Let's see what Cuz decides to do in the interim. He's looking for Showmaker.
Yeah, this is a cute little play actually. Effort realizing that they can't actually win the fight in the river, and so Showmaker is going to be his target with
Flash. There's that, but a lot of his power is gone now.
Man, I don't know how they're supposed to kill Xiu later. Is the Arrow going to get a flash out of BDD? Wow, he waited until the last possible second to press that button as Xiu now looking for perfect as the Ram does come on down, but the Equalizer is good. That is going to negate that as Arrow going to connect, the Anchor going to connect onto Smash, who does have to use the barrier. Now finally, Career does come down, gets the beat drop onto Effort, but Aiming still looking to push them away.
Got the wave pushing. Ooh. Wants to set something up here. A little bit of a tricky setup, but Wukong also here.
Yeah, Cuz going to show himself here as they do look to get themselves out. Good buffer there from Effort, but still going to get tagged by the volley as Lucid comes in, finds the Cyclone, and there should be first blood going down to DK as Effort falls.
And be able to cut through that health bar. But I think that KT were really expecting this early game to go a lot better. They have a lot more resources in their solo lanes in particular, but we just haven't seen that. We do see Effort here, but I don't think he really has much follow-up with the Jhin down here is catching a wave.
Arrow going to connect here as the Encore comes down as well. They just want to kill him again. And down goes Effort one more time.
Look at the bottom lane.
Well, in the meantime, you've now got Lucid looking for BDD as Showmaker went down relatively low, but this Wukong is absolutely everywhere as there's another Nimbus Strike, and not quite able to hit him as BDD with the sidestep. He has to be so careful as now Lucid getting burned by the Equalizer and decides to go the other direction. That was a little bit cute, but he's still going to get punished. BDD, my God!
I have serious issues with what happened before that with the Nautilus, but we're going to skip right ahead to this. Calling out no flash on the Orianna. I'm going to try to leave initially here, he says.
Oh, my goodness. That sidestep honestly was all right, back into live, and we do have a Drake being taken here by KT. Looks like DK are going to give this one up.
Already been great for Cuz.
Oh, beat drop going to connect here. There's the Encore, the Arrow from the side as well. It's a decent buffer from Effort because still in a lot of trouble. The Crescent Guard getting a bunch of work done though. As Aiming looking to play some defense, and KT do make themselves real kills, and it looks like KT are going to be sticking around. Honeyfruit going to be consumed by Cuz here at the same time. As Showmaker able to flash out of the way of Effort, who looks for the engage. Career doesn't find the beat drop. It's perfect. Comes in with the Equalizer. And that is not the right Lucid, but Showmaker is just burned in the back of the pit. What was he even doing there? Is Shiu looking to come over? He's interrupted, not able to get the ram back as Lucid secures the Rift Herald. Perfect taking a lot of damage, is now Smash getting those shots in. Down goes the Rumble. Shiu still being frustrating. It's a great anchor from Effort. The flash out, not enough from the On. As Cuz looking to get aggressive, is now Korea still able to do a lot. And Smash is still alive. Lucid gonna use the Rift Herald. And he might actually be able to stop aiming from getting out of here. This could be an ace for D+.
I think it
and oh dear, yep, they're also going to be able to kill the turret. How did they turn that around, especially after they lost their Orianna at the very beginning of the fight? 3.5k the lead, and now he's got 2.5 items. Like, this Ashe is ludicrously strong. Lucid now moving over. The equalizer comes down. Smash taking a lot of damage here as the beat drop connects onto Effort. KT trying to fight back, trying to find an angle, but that's a beautiful cyclone. Effort down once again as the shockwave lands onto Cuz and BDD. The Crescent Guard decent for Cuz, doesn't work out for the victor as the train connects onto Perfect and Showmaker gets his revenge. Oh, Wolf, I think KT gonna have to start thinking about game 2.
Yeah, I don't think my 3-0 pred is coming through on this.
I don't think so.
I think that KT, with the last few sets of plays they've made, have decided this game is lost. Did not find any value on Xin versus early game Wukong when they're just so far behind now.
Oh god, another shockwave going to connect, aiming and Effort in so much trouble. It's a decent anchor from Effort, but he's still going to die. Still Showmaker is in a bit of trouble. The curtains are being called as BDD out of the fight now. Shiu finding a great ram, and Cuz is going to fall down. Everyone else just kind of scattered.
He has to back away now because the team shows up, and that's going to be another inner down. They're trying to get this Ornn. Good luck with that.
Yeah, and he just kind of avoids everything, and now Lucid is going to try and catch an overextended Cuz, who does have to Crescent Guard, but won't have that to try and defend the base, as this inhibitor turret just going to melt. My goodness, Smash with 3 items, one of them upgraded, just does so much. Great buffer there from the Searing Charge out of Shiu, who does have to flash. Anchor barely missing, as Shiu looks for the ram. Will be able to get it onto Cuz here as the rest of DK moving over. They have to walk down the red carpet though, as Perfect makes it difficult. Still a flash out from Cuz here. Lucid gets over that wall and makes his way in. Cuz will be dying, but I don't know whether they'll be able to get too much more as the anchor is going to connect. Showmaker able to dash cannon his way out, and Effort is just made of paper.
He got his Merc treads now. Yeah.
Thanks, Wolf. There's the update. As Arrow once again onto Perfect. This one not working out at all. And D+ just going to lay down their wallets onto KT here in game number 1. This is absolutely over. As aiming, just going to get shot to death here. Smash flashing forward, looking to just kill anyone willing to walk off the fountain. The flash away from BDD, just trying to stop Smash from building up an ungodly KDA.